Hi Libra, thank you for being here. So this is going to be your intuitive reading for the month of June. And I've already gone ahead and pulled a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card from Tori Hartman's Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. The card you got for the month of June is the card of confusion. And we will use this card, this oracle card, to follow as a theme for the card reading. So I will allow the cards to come out when they're ready. And the card of confusion is all about wanting to know the answer as to what step to take next when you're in confusion. And the advice is to give yourself time for the answers to come to you. Sometimes we lie to ourselves and we don't want to see what the truth is. So we become confused in order not to face the truth. So it could be us creating this cloud of confusion. So we just need to give ourselves time to face the music. The Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, we have a woman who is blinded, holding two swords, not knowing what decision or what choice to make. So juggling a decision, which way to go, which offer to take. We have two cards out, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This could be confused as to, gosh, the Ten of Pentacles is all about finances and the Ace of Cups is all about emotional relationships. It's all about emotions. So maybe you're confused about whether you want to give more and pay more attention to finances or to your romantic or significant other. You're in confusion, can't make a decision. Are you trusting your heart, your gut, or are you trying to rationalize right now? Decisions, decisions. It's all about decisions in the month of June. And making up your mind as to what is truly important to you. Clarity, the Ace of Swords. So in the month of June, you're gonna... you want clarity from this, the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, unable to sleep. So this decision that you need to make during the time of June is really keeping you up at night. You're really having a hard time processing or coming to a decision. With the Princess of Staves, this could be a business venture, so you need to make a decision whether it's the right move or not. Maybe you've had a history of leaving one thing too fast and getting involved in something else, and then realizing that that's not what you really wanted. So you are being called to take your time to really meditate, go within for the answers. There's a new beginning coming with two aces right next to each other, so, and then you have a 10, so that's basically a 1-1-1. In a row, which is all about being one with the universe, new beginnings. Really, that's what I'm seeing here. And then with the Prince of Swords, there's a message coming in. There's a message coming in about this opportunity, about this relationship. But you're being called to really go within and use your intuition in this decision making. It'll make it easier for you to decide what is best for you. Victory, the Six of Staves. Whatever decision you will be making, trust that it'll be the right one. The Prince of Swords is holding his sword, but it almost looks like he has his hand over his heart. Somebody wants to be with you. You might be awake at night trying to figure out whether you want to accept this proposition or not. In the card of confusion, the story is about this woman, Jenna, who decides to go on a journey to find the answers to her problems, or as to whether she's making the right choice or not, by leaving her boyfriend and taking off with someone else. Then she comes to her senses and realizes that she's only leaving him because she's afraid that he might leave her. So she wants to leave him before he has a chance to leave her. And then she realizes that she's making a mistake and goes back to her boyfriend, who is devastatingly waiting for her. The Ten of Staves, the Prince of Cups, and the Prince of Staves. All about new beginnings. So we have a 10, another 10. So we have 2 aces, 2 10s. We've got a lot of messages coming in. A lot of communication. Of course, you're a Libra. Of course there's going to be a lot of communication. But you've had enough. You've had enough. And you've got to sit down and weigh your options and contemplate what decision will be made. So overlooking the reading, we have the Seven of Staves. You're being quite defensive about this. Quite defensive. The Ten of Staves is a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work and a lot of responsibility. But there's a lot of reward behind it. But it is a lot of work. And so it's either a lot of work in terms of an enterprise, or it's a lot of work in a relationship. But there could be great fulfillment as well, and a great new beginning with that. And what I'm getting with the Four of Cups is that you've had enough of not being able to make a decision. You really need to. You really want to. You wanna have some tranquility, and you have all these options, and you don't know which way to go. But there is news about a business venture that's huge on the table. So it could be either or. For some of you, it could be about love with the Ace of Cups, and for some of you, it could be about a business venture with the Princess of Staves. She's contemplating this offer, this new venture, this exciting new thing in her life. With the Six of Staves, I see great victory coming in with this. But there has to be a moment of contemplation. You need to quiet the mind. You need to base your decision making in a very tranquil state, in a very meditative state. That's what I'm getting with the Four of Cups. Normally, this is the cup of having a little too much, taking things for granted. Maybe at one point you were taking someone or something for granted, and now you have to make a decision of whether that's truly important for you or not. What else do I see? The energy. There's a lot of it's the energy feels hectic. There's a lot of mental and emotional things going on in the mind. There's no clarity. Just as we see in the confusion card, that it's hard. So now I see why. Now I see why the theme of confusion came up. That's exactly what the cards are saying. You're in a state of confusion where you need to make a decision, and it's been really hard. So the advice that I feel with the cards is you must take a moment to go within and allow the answer to come to you instead of going out to seek the answer outside of you. A lot of us, when we're confused or we have a lot on our mind and we just want to release or relieve, we tend to go out and try to seek answers. Well, I don't know if I want to be with him, so I'm going to go be with someone else to see if I really want to be with him. But now you're involving another third person, and that's not really going to give you the clarity that you need so that you know whether or not you want to stay with this person or not. And now you're bringing another person into the mix. So it's all about looking for the answers within and knowing that you are being guided. You just need to give yourself that time to meditate, to go within, and allow those answers to come to you. And I think that's going to be it for today. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next month in the month of July. Bye, Libra.